Hey, bourbon lovers, welcome to the Bourbon Shop. My name is Keith, and today I am going to present to you Heaven Hill Grain to Glass. Now, what's special about this bottle? There is something unique about this bottle. Now, the MSRP, $100. Is it worth the $100? Is what's special about this bottle worth you paying $100 for? I'll get into it. Let's go. All right, so like I said, it's $100, okay, and you might want to think about before you peel that out of your wallet. I know I had to think about it too, but the curiosity got the better of me. Did I regret it? We'll see. We'll see. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about the bottle, then I'll get into the review. This bottle was distilled in 2017 and was released in 2004. The mash bill of this is 52% corn, 35 rye, and 13 malt. It's 107 proof. Age is 6 years old. And again, MSRP $99.99. Well, you might as well say $100. Now, the whiskey was aged for 6 years in Rick House W3 on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floors of the warehouse. All right. And let's see, the veritable seed of the corn that they used for this was Beck's 6158 for all you nerds out there. Just in case you're out there. And I know you're out there. Those kind of details may mean something to you. Okay, so that is what we have here in Heaven Hill. And as you can tell, I'm kind of experienced with this. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. Now, the thing is, I spent $100 for this. Do I enjoy it enough to spend another $100 to get me another one? We'll get into that, okay? So, I can pretty much tell you what this smells like because, again, I've been all over it. But I'm going to hit it again anyway because maybe it open up and I'm going to get something different out of it, which I do. And I'll say that for the end of the nose. So right away, you're going to get this bacon spice because of that rye content. It's 35% rye. And I get this nice apple or fruit type pears, apples. Real light fruit. And I get this light brown sugar. It's not that heavy brown sugar that you get out of Elijah Craig or even I like Evan Williams, right? It's just a little bit more lighter. And you get a nice amount of oak. And this buttery sweet smell, like, I don't know, like you're smelling some type of pastry. Now, what I'm getting out of this right now, since it's opened up a little bit, is more caramel. Because before, when I first had this, I did not get caramel. That's what you expect to get out of Elijah Craig. Just a caramel bomb. Just caramel and brown sugar. But this Heaven Hill product here is a little different from that Elijah Craig. All right. So, I did get caramel, which I didn't get before. All right. Let's go to the palate. Palate gives you this peppery spice because of that rye. Man, it gives me that nice Kentucky hug right here. But it's nice and spicy. Again, 35% rye. So that's really bringing in some pretty nice spice. Light on the brown sugar. Again, I'm making these notes for a reason. Different from that Elijah Craig mash bill, and that's the key. So I'm going to get light. You get light oak, that light brown sugar, that peppery spice, bacon spice. Gives you a nice one, nice Kentucky hug. It's 107 proof, and it's making its presence known. It's there. And you also get that light fruit, the apples or a pear or something in that family. And again, something I'm getting different than what I did before is this light caramel. So it really opened up to be something else. But before, I'm telling you, I didn't get any of that. Now the finish is kind of medium to long. I mean, as I'm talking to you now, I'm still getting that finish going on, and it is nothing but spice and fruit, like that spicy apple, spicy pear type fruit. Maybe a little oak is in there too. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good drink, and as again, you can tell I've been enjoying it quite well. Yeah. Now, is it worth it? Well, it's a little different from what they normally put out, and here's why. Not only is it grain to glass, which means everything that went in this is local farms right in their area, which is kind of, apparently it's difficult for large distilleries to do that because they source it from all over. Number two is because the mash bill is like a new mash bill for Heaven Hill. You know, I believe the rye content in Elijah Craig is only 10%. I believe it's 10%. So this is double the rye content. This is 35% rye, and they reduce, of course, the corn content, which is 35% corn instead of that 70% corn that goes into Elijah Craig. So this is a new mash bill for them. It's something that you wouldn't taste from an Elijah Craig or from the other Heaven Hill products. So if I didn't know it, I wouldn't even think that this was a Heaven Hill product, you know, because of that switch. So you get a brand new mash bill, a different look from Heaven Hill. And I think for that reason, that is grain to glass, it's a nice proof, it's 6 years old, but it's a new taste, a new profile from Heaven Hill. And for that reason, I think I didn't mind spending that $100 for it, and it is quite good. Yeah, it's not overly complicated, but it has enough layers in there where you can really get into it. So, do I feel that it's worth the $100 to spend? I think if you have it, if you can spare that, you will enjoy this. It'd be something to open up with your friends who are into bourbon and get their take on it. That's what bourbon is all about. It's not getting the buzz, but it's the community. It's the loving the craft of bourbon, and really getting in tune with the notes that you get out of the glass. So yeah. I think if I see this again, and if I have that $100 in my pocket that I can spare, I'll get a backup. Now they also have a series of this. They have the, of course, the bourbon, grain to glass. They got a rye version of this, and also the wheated version. Now I have the rye version, which I'll be reviewing that soon, but I'm still looking for that wheated version. If anyone out there had that, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think ahead of time. As I always say, the best way to enjoy your bourbon is to drink it any way you like to drink it. The best way to drink it is in a responsible way, right? Oh, that's good. See you next time on the Bourbon Shop.